You agree with me that your grandson is substantially well off, correct?
He might used to be, but if he could make a $2 million bond, he'd be out.
Thanks for tapping in the New Era Media. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and smash the like button. It really helps the channel in many ways. Before you tap out, share the video. Now let's get into this. The streets are buzzing, social media's on fire, and hip-hop fans everywhere are watching closely because Dallas rapper Yella Beezy walked out of jail after posting a $750,000 bond in a high-profile murking case. But don't get it twisted, this situation is far from over. He's facing some of the most serious charges out there, and if prosecutors get their way, he could be locked up for life. So what's really going on? Let's break it down. Let's take it back to last week, March 18, 2025, when Yella Beezy, real name Marquise DeAndre Conway, was hit with a capital murder while in remuneration charge. That means prosecutors believe he paid to have someone killed. And in this case, that someone was fellow Dallas rapper Mo 3, aka Melvin Nobles. If y'all remember, Mo 3 was shot back in November 2020 in one of the most shocking daylight killings hip-hop has seen. He was driving on Interstate 35 near the Dallas Zoo when he noticed he was being followed. Things got real when his car stopped, forcing him to jump out and run for his life. But before he could escape, a masked gunman chased him down and shot him in cold blood. For a long time, people speculated about who was behind the hit. There were already two suspects charged in the case, Keywan Dontrell White and Devin Maurice Brown. But now, prosecutors say Beezy was the mastermind, the one who put the bag and the hit in motion. That bombshell landed him behind bars, and initially, he was slapped with a $2 million bail. But on Thursday, March 27th, his legal team went to court to get it reduced, arguing that he's not a flight risk and has deep ties to Dallas. The judge dropped it down to $750,000, and by Friday morning 10 a.m. sharp, Beezy was back outside. But don't think for a sec he's walking away scot-free. His release comes with strict conditions including house arrest with an ankle monitor, random drug and alcohol testing, no weapons possession, no contact with witnesses, victims, or court defendants. Court approval required for any travel outside of Dallas and Denton County, surrendered passport. So yeah, Beezy's out, but he's not free. His every move is going to be watched very closely. Now let's get into the real question. What's the state saying he did? The prosecution claims Beezy was beefing with Mo 3 and that he put money on his head to take him out. They're saying he hired Keywan White to carry out the murder, while Devin Brown allegedly played a role in setting it up. Now the details of the indictment haven't been fully revealed to the public yet, but sources say prosecutors have some kind of evidence tying Beezy to the hit, whether that's cell phone records, financial transactions, testimony from a witness or co-defendant. Whatever they got, it was enough for them to hit Beezy with one of the heaviest charges in Texas law, capital murder for hire. If he's convicted, there's only two options: life in prison without parole, the death penalty. That's the level we're talking about. Let's not forget, Beezy ain't the only one facing serious time in this case. Keywan Dontrell White, 26, the alleged triggerman, he was arrested weeks after Mo 3's death and is already serving a 9-year federal sentence for being a felon in possession of a gun. Devin Maurice Brown, 32, just indicted last week, accused of helping arrange the hit. The feds are saying these three were all connected in Mo 3's killing, and now it's only a matter of time before we see who talks and who stays solid. This situation just isn't about one case. It's part of a bigger pattern in hip-hop, where we keep seeing artists getting caught up in the street violence. Young Dolph, 2021, gunned down in Memphis while buying cookies. Pop Smoke, 2020, killed during a home invasion in LA. Nipsey Hussle, 2019, murdered outside his own store in Crenshaw. XXXTentacion, 2018, ambushed outside a Florida dealership. Mo 3's killing fits right into this tragic trend where beefs in the industry spill over into the streets, leading to real death and legal consequences. So now the conversation has to be, does rap need to change? Can the culture move forward without all the violence? Some artists are pushing for peace, like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and even old heads like Fat Joe and Snoop Dogg, but others say hip-hop and the streets are too intertwined and there's no real separation from the two. So what happens now? That depends on how this case plays out. Right now, Beezy's back home, but his fight is just getting started. The trial hasn't even begun yet, except more hearings, more evidence, and possibly more charges. Will anyone take a plea deal? If one of the other suspects flips, Beezy's defense could take a serious hit. Does Beezy have an alibi? His attorneys say they're ready to fight, but they haven't revealed their strategy yet. If Beezy beats the case, he walks free, but his name is forever tied to this situation. If he loses, he's facing life, or worse. One thing is for sure, this case is going to be one of the biggest trials in hip-hop history, and when that verdict comes down, it's going to shake the culture. So there you have it. Yella Beezy's out on bond, but the story's far from over. Mo3's murder was a major loss for Dallas hip-hop, and now the justice system is trying to piece together what really happened. The industry, the streets, and the fans are all watching closely. What do y'all think? Is this case airtight? Will Beezy beat it? Is hip-hop's connection to the streets ever gonna change? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. Stay locked in. We'll keep y'all up to date when more details come out. Peace. Catch y'all on the next one.